Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Azra, and today I wanted to share with you my new recipe for making pizza from scratch. And so first I started with trying to fry some turkey pepperoni just to get it to become a little bit more crispy. So I can add it as a topping for my pizza, and you can do it to your liking. And the twist in this is the dough, so it's not your conventional dough that you do, and I wanted to kind of spruce it up and try something a bit different. That deviates from the mundane, your normal dough, if you will. So the ingredients that you will need is flour, a pinch of salt, 4 eggs, and some baking soda. And you want to combine all of those in a bowl. And for this particular recipe, I used 4 cups of all-purpose flour and a teaspoon of baking soda and 4 eggs. And you just want to whisk it. I use this hand whisker and just to combine all the ingredients together. Now the twist in the new thing about this, and also before I forget, yes, I added also milk. So for each cup of flour, I added 2/3 of a cup of milk. So you can do the math. So you have pretty much 4 times 2/3 of cups of milk. So I just wanted to make it somewhat healthier, like add a little bit more milk and eggs, just so that it becomes a bit higher in protein and so forth. And the new thing was adding these spices to the dough. Starting from chili pepper to let's look here, thyme, and just just adding them like in a sprinkle, and chives. And I wanted to use the spice rack that I had, and and some parsley, and last but not least some dried, and all of those are kind of dried ingredients, dried celery, I believe is that. Let's see, or maybe actually it's not dried celery, or is it? Yeah, well, they're all labeled anyhow. So whatever herbs, I chose 6 spices or herbs, and it looked like a Christmas decoration with all the red and green. So basically you want to whisk all those together, and the goal is to have an aromatic and a different taste of dough that is full of nutritious ingredients, as well as has extra flavor. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get started on this. I got a couple of these square rectangular, not square, they're rectangular pans, and sprayed them with some oil, and I divided the dough mixture into 2, or those, and it was still in semi-liquid form, but this is kind of one of the recipes that I modified myself. I saw a YouTuber do something similar to this, and I thought I like the fact that it had milk and eggs. I thought I can use it for breakfast, lunch, almost like a brunch meal, if you will. And to add an extra vitamins to it, I had some bell peppers and chopped onions that I had frozen in the freezer, and so I added that to the mixture, as well as your typical cheese that you want, and any type of sauce that you have on hand. So what I did is I baked the dough first by itself in the oven, and the timing depends on your own oven until it is almost ready. And then I took it out and I added the tomato paste or whatever sauce I had, added those frozen bell peppers and onions, and topped that with ample cheese, and added these turkey pepperoni slices. And I put it back in the oven. And I love I was mesmerized by just even watching how, the cheese was beginning to melt, and, how the kitchen was smelling so yummy. And before you know it, it was ready, and it was, fast and quick. And so I wanted to, so you can, if you already have it in a reasonable, what is it called? This rectangular thing. You can pretty much serve it as is, or you can do what I did, and that is I used a knife and some kitchen scissors. I didn't want to use a pizza cutter to destroy or have some scratch marks in my cookware. And so I divided them up, and it's up to you the size that you want to do. So I gently made these marks with the knife, and then once it cooled, I used the kitchen scissors to cut them. And I enjoyed some. It was really tasty and delicious. It's tastes different from your typical regular pizza, and that was kind of the point. And I was able to create some meal prep for, if you're working or studying. You can have a week's worth of on the go lunches, if you will, and you can freeze the rest. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, wishing you love and peace. Bye for now.